Hello my dear students, welcome to the Learn at Home session. This is Srihari sir and today we are going to get information about history. Today's topic is Maharashtra before the time of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. In this video lecture we will get information about the background of Maharashtra before the establishment of Swaraj by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. We all know that Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj established own Swaraj and today that's why we are enjoying that. But before the arrival of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, what was the condition of Maharashtra? It is very essential to know that, because without knowing the background of Maharashtra we cannot understand which efforts were taken by Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj to establish own Swaraj. That's why we will discuss about the background of Maharashtra, means before the time of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Dear students, we will start from the beginning of 17th century. 17th century means what? The period between 1601 to 1700. This period is known as the 17th century. 1601 to 1700. Dear students, in this period, what was the condition of Maharashtra? You can see that there were two powerful rulers over the Maharashtra. Number one was Nizam Shah. You can see that there was a Nizam Shah who was from Ahmednagar. So he established his Nizam Shahi over the Ahmednagar. He was a powerful ruler of that region. The second ruler was Adil Shah, and he established Adil Shahi over the Bijapur. So there were two powerful rulers, number one Nizam Shah and number two Adil Shah. Nizam Shah from Ahmednagar and Adil Shah from Bijapur. So these were two powerful rulers on that time. Then afterwards Mughal entered in our Maharashtra. From where they entered? From Khandesh. Mughal entered through the Khandesh and their purpose was to expand their rule over the southern India. Means we all know that they came to India to establish and control their own rule over the Indian territory. That is why Mughals were also arrived in Maharashtra. This was the third power. And the fourth one is Siddhis. Siddhi people. The Siddhi people established their settlements and they came from Africa. Siddhi people came from Africa and they established their own settlements in our territory. And where they established their territories? Along the coastline of Konkan. Konkan means western direction of Maharashtra, western coastline. On the western coast, the Siddhi people established their settlements. Now you can see that there are four powers who were settled in Maharashtra before the time of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Number one was Nizam Shahi, second was Adil Shahi, third Mughal entered in India and Maharashtra, and fourth Siddhi settlement. They also settled down in our Maharashtra. So there were these four powerful powers who were settled, well settled in the Maharashtra. Now, this was not enough. Europeans also trying to reach and seize the Maharashtra's boundaries, India's boundaries. And among the European countries, there were four powerful colonial states or colonial countries. Which were these? Number one, Europeans. Number one, Portuguese. Number two, Dutch. Number three, the French. And number four, Britishers. What is the sequence? Portuguese, the Dutches, number three, the French, and number four, the Britishers. These four powerful rulers, they came toward the India and they reached to the Maharashtra and they tried to establish their colonies. Among those, Portuguese remained powerful and they established their rule over the Goa and Vasai. Means Goa and Vasai was under the rule of Portuguese. Then Dutch and French established their factories. How the Dutch and French got entry in Maharashtra? They came to establish factories. They showed the purpose to establish the factories in Maharashtra, and as a trade purpose they came down. Dutch and French entered in Maharashtra. Now you can see that Portuguese came first, and then Dutch and French established their factories, and these all the colonial countries fight with each other. They tried to be safe and dominate on each other. They were trying to dominate each other. They were trying to showing their supremacy. We are the superior, and they were establishing their settlements over the different regions of Maharashtra. Then you can see that the conflict among these Europeans started, and the conflicts created the instability and insecurity in Maharashtra. The conflicts were carried on beyond the years, and that's why it has created the instability of the power and insecurity of the life in Maharashtra. So situation was worse. There was a rivalry among these colonial countries, and even these powers were also trying to spread their rule. They were trying to expand their territories. So my dear student, you can see that again these different people were called in Maharashtra as Tokar. They were called as Tokar on the basis of their customary headgear. Means on the basis of their costumes, they were wearing their headgears, and that's why in Marathi, in Maharashtra, they were known as Tokar. They were wearing some kind of toque. That's why these guys were known as the Tokar in Maharashtra. So my dear students, in this video lecture, we got information about the background of Maharashtra, means before the period of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. We started from the beginning of the 17th century, and we have seen that there was Nizam Shahi, Adil Shahi, then Mughals and Siddhi peoples, and European powers were also entering India and settled in Maharashtra. First was Portuguese, then Dutch, then French and Britishers, and these people were known as the Tokar in Maharashtra. So this was all about this introductory lecture about the Maharashtra before the period of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. So I hope you all understood. For today, this much.